What is up, everybody? Ninja Nick here with Tactical Gaming, bringing you guys another More Pegasus video. In this one, it says everyone is turning on Hasan now, which I would love to actually see that. We'll definitely maybe see this in this video. We'll see. Like all my videos, I go in blind, don't really watch anything, so you can actually get a pure reaction out of it all. But before we get fully into this, make sure you guys check out More Pegasus and his channel, and also make sure you guys check out my channel sponsor, W.GG. They help other smaller creators, much like myself, with sponsorships and everything. They have zero sugar, non-jittery energy supplements. They claim no crash out, and honestly, yeah, I never really felt like down and out after drinking quite a bit of it. I drank a whole tub in, I would say, about 28 days, drank every bit of it, and yeah, wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad. Especially for zero sugar. I'm against zero sugar. But anyways, go check them out. Use my code TacticalGaming90 for 10% off. Now let's get into this.
We'll go back to a series so impasta. Even the LA streamers subscribed in today's video. Hasan is once again going viral for calling half of America terrorists, particularly Republicans. He gets confronted on a progressive podcast for his statement supporting Hamas terrorists. He responds doubling down as always.
Yeah,
Streamer Destiny is calling out Hasan for being the biggest hypocrite imaginable. He calls him an inconsiderate clout demon. Massive updates to the Sai Kuno situation. A new accuser has come forward with her story about Sai Kuno. She talks about her encounter with Sai Kuno in a hotel room and implies some serious criminal stuff. Asmongold has responded, calling out the complete BS and how she explicitly admits to giving consent. She also reveals she's mad because she couldn't continue a relationship with him. Classic. Queen of Cringe Pokimane is back, and she has finally responded to the Sai Kuno drama, seemingly enjoying the downfall of her friend.
She's literally going to side with any woman no matter what, unless like whoever that woman's going against is going against a really hot dude that she likes. Case in point, Amber Heard, right? She was on Johnny Depp's side, hated Amber Turd, but you know, hey, with her little streamer friends though, that's a whole nother subject. She's gonna be like, oh, man bad.
Too much. XQC has responded, calling her out for her vague statements supporting victims, reminiscent of her Believe All Victims tweet. They are going back and forth, and she is mauling on Twitter, and the chaos ensues. Subscribe or you get exposed by an e-ho. Anything but the e-hos. You're God. Now let's begin. Right, so Hasan is going viral now for calling half of America terrorists. Very ironic coming from him. Now, quick recap. Last time we talked about a new Hasan clip surfacing of him threatening Charlie Kirk's life.
I want to fucking kill him, dude. I want to kill him.
In a video game.
It's just not in a video game.
Yeah.
Now, despite him threatening to murder capitalists, landlords, senators, and political opponents, despite him supporting several terrorist groups that try to imply Hezbollah isn't a terrorist but rather America as a whole.
Hezbollah is a terrorist organization. Dog, if Hezbollah is a terrorist organization, America is the top terrorist organization.
He now somehow has the audacity to call other people terrorists now, and he's talking about Republicans here. Basically, he's on a progressive podcast, and this guy is asking him, is he actually going to finally tell his fan base to vote for the Democrats or just let Trump win again, the person he literally calls Hitler? Hasan explains his stance on Democrats, and if he'll support candidates like Gavin Newsom, says they should not take his and the left flank's vote for granted, but still believes Republicans are far more damaging. Think the Republicans are the biggest terrorists.
What do you tell people who follow you, who respect you, who happen to live in swing states as we head to 2026 and 2028?
I want the Democratic Party to treat me like a never Trumper. I want the Democratic Party to treat me like a triple Trump voter, okay? Because it turns out that's all they're tuned into. So if what it takes for the Democrats to turn around and be like, wait a minute, we're losing this guy, we have to win him over again or whatever, instead of just like taking my vote for granted as they've done so over and over again for the left flank. And then, I'm going to say things that may or may not end up being true, but it doesn't matter. We're so far out from the election anyway that it's like, I'm just.
You're going to say things that may or may not be true and you don't care? Oh my God, he admitted to literally lying his OP right there.
Saying, look, now is your opportunity to find a good candidate instead.
But you see
so bad
as we head into these, that like after what we've lived through these last years, the stakes and the stark difference between even a Democrat who you and I might find not up to par, to say the least, versus Vance or whoever the fuck they put up.
Of course. I mean, I hate Republicans. I oppose them. I say that all the time. I think that the Republicans are far more damaging. The biggest terrorists, the biggest domestic terrorists in this country, the biggest terrorist internationally is the Republican Party. And not only that, but it's just like I want to fight against the growing fascist movement in this country.
Right. Okay. So first off, probably calling half the country terrorists is not a good idea, like objectively, right? If you want to get more people to your side, this is what I don't get, right? If you want to be winning elections, the thing you need to be doing is to find common ground and actually be empathetic, right? What you actually want to do is to try and understand the other side, find sort of common ground there, and hopefully convince them to become whatever you want. In your case, communists and terrorist glazers. But yeah, of course, calling everyone a terrorist or domestic terrorist is not a good strategy. And obviously, it is objectively false. You cannot be calling half the country terrorists. You can disagree with them. You can call them stupid or their views stupid. And you can even say, in your opinion, that they're destroying the country. Yeah. But terrorist is different, obviously. And I think this is a little case of projection here because he's very mad that people call him a terrorist glazer, which is objectively true, right? Considering his own words. Now, you can say that, okay, the politicians that are bombing people, maybe there's an argument for that, right? But he's talking about every Republican voter. And that's the problem with Hasan. He's a radical. Just like his buddy Destiny, who gave him his career, who conveniently wants to genocide half the country. Hasan follows in his footsteps and tries to portray everyone as evil, right? There's no nuance there. And it's very ironic coming from the explicit supporter of several terrorist orgs, and the person who threatens murder when they lose a debate.
Yeah.
So people responded, he's a millionaire socialist who dropped $3 million on a 5-bedroom Beverly Grove mansion while railing against the rich from his gaming chair. Peak champagne hypocrisy. He calls Republicans the biggest terrorists and fascists, but his greatest hits include America deserved 9/11, favorite flag is Hezbollah, equating liberal Zionists to liberal Nazis, and shrugging off October 7 grapes. Yeah. You support terrorists. If the Republicans are terrorists, you would be for all of them. Exactly. That's what I said when he was calling America a terrorist org. I was like, then you would be loving America because Hasan is always on the side of the terrorists.
Yep.
You'd better cater specifically to me and my terror-supporting extremist community's whims, or you won't get our tiny amount of votes. If you don't, I'll call you an agent of Israel. Cheng's nephew. Yep. That's basically what he wants to do to the Democrats, right? So for some reason, Hasan is an enemy of basically everybody, right? So he's basically trying to blackmail the Democrats, saying that, hey, unless you completely align with my psychotic views, we won't be giving you any of our votes, right? And then we'll basically let the person he calls Hitler win, right? And the entire party he calls terrorists win. So basically, Hasan cannot even stand by his own words, because if you genuinely thought this man was Hitler and the party is full of these evil people, then you wouldn't let them win. You would do anything at any cost. You would make sure to vote for the other side. But you don't, because you don't believe it. Nope. Embrace the far left, lose the center left and independents who decide elections, and cast checks talking about dead Palestinian children as Republicans get elected again. Great business model, Hasan. Oh, brother, it's Eric. Hasan out here dropping truth bombs on Pod Save America like the actual political heavyweight he is. Dude got the left flank on lock. Dems better start courting him properly instead of acting like his vote is guaranteed. Republicans are the real threat. Full stop. Respect. Well, Hasan, that seals the deal. You have the respect of Mr. Eric. Eric. Truly the most intelligent man alive. And I love how he says, Dems better start courting him properly, like he's their Valentine or some shit. Somebody just responded with a squirrel eating some nuts. Holy. Thanks for the rundown, Tanky. Hasan's alt account, lol. Imagine. So basically then Hasan gets confronted for his statements about the Hamas terrorists.
So my question is, when you say Hamas is 1,000 times better, do you actually
did a video on this?
mean that? Or
he means
is that
it.
a rhetorical move? Or like a solidarity signal?
10 toes
like
down.
what?
Watch.
I mean, it's all of the above.
Yep.
I do mean it. I think it's a rhetorical move because it frustrates a lot of people. I've also said I'm a harm reduction voter. I'm a lesser evil voter, and therefore I would vote for Hamas over Israel every single time.
Ah, yes, of course. Hasan is simply a lesser evil voter. Didn't this guy literally have a million arguments with Democrats and liberals because he refused to support the candidate Kamala Harris? And again, just to reiterate, he tweeted out that Trump is Adolf Hitler, so she would obviously be the lesser evil, according to him. And he didn't support her. So he's an absolute hypocrite, and this chain of logic completely falls apart. And this basically shows you that this isn't a lesser evil situation. He just wants to support the terrorists. It has nothing to do with Israel. He's just a terrorist dick rider. I mean, I'm so sick of this get out of jail free card that he uses, dude. He always tries to say that, no guys, I'm not saying terrorists are good. I'm saying in comparison to Israel. And half the time it's completely unrelated, and he uses it as a justification. I mean, only true intellectuals who have read 1 million tweets can understand Hasan's deeply profound logic. If you don't get it, you're just stupid. I still can't believe Democrats are promoting this idiot. They even try to help him reinvent his image, and yet he's too dumb to accept it. What demo are they hoping to gain out of this? I doubt most of his audience even votes. Yeah, basically he's going on these more like sort of mainstream liberal platforms and trying to fix his reputation, right? Because he was getting destroyed by CNN, for example, and his reputation is going down the gutter after the clip of him, yanking his previous dog's tail, shocking his dog. All these are going viral thanks to the legendary series. So he's trying to do damage control. Right, so then Hasan started molding on Twitter, responds to the RNC and Swan Marcus, says he gets called a lot of false things but not a liar. This was the clip we just watched of Obama's former speechwriter. Hamas is 1,000 times better. I do mean it, says Piker. I get called a lot of false things, Democrat spokesperson, but not a liar. No, actually, we explicitly call you a liar. In fact, a pathological liar. Mr.
Not even 5 minutes into the video, the dude's all, like, literally saying he will say things that are true or not true. Like, he doesn't care. Like,
lying is OP.
Lying is OP, as I say all the time.
But he thinks the thing people have called him for 5+ years doesn't apply just because it wasn't said again. He makes me speak Chinese.
I love it.
Bro, that Meat Canyon animation was so goated.
It was.
Moving on to Degen Destiny, calling out Hasan for being like the biggest hypocrite imaginable.
My expectation is never going to be someone coming out and advocating to seize the means of production. I'm a reformist. Many to my left, which does exist, for those of you out there, there are people who are further to the left than me who will say bourgeois elections are unnecessary, and all you're doing is taking away revolutionary potential and feeding
Is this
it
him
back
pivoting
into
to
the
try to seem
Democratic
like a
Party. You're
centrist?
shepherd.
He always
Or not
does this
centrist,
when
but
he's
like
mask
middle
on. Yes.
Yeah.
When he has best friends that he goes out to eat lunch and dinner with every fucking day who don't ever disclose it and are always jerking each other off in the background. They let him come onto their show so that he can sane wash his reputation by coming on and literally doing the exact opposite of what he says on his streams. This is the joke that, I don't know if you caught this when Dan was saying this, when he's like, oh, I just want single payer healthcare. This is what Hasan does when he's in front of the normie dipshits, like Pod Save America and these other people. As he goes on, he's like, oh, I'm just here to vote for, like, I'm just a reformer, guys. Like, I think that we should just make incremental progress and blah, blah, blah. And then on his own stream, it's like, incremental progress is the tool of the capitalist to control you and to make you comfortable with your current environment. And it's to destroy revolutionary potential in America, which is why you can't be content with the two-party duopoly. It's like, Jesus Christ. Like, it's
Lesser evil voter, and therefore I would vote for Hamas over Israel every single time.
How is it that you can vote for Hamas over Israel, but you can't vote for Kamala over Donald Trump? What? That is a crazy
and I don't
statement.
even like Destiny
Okay,
at all.
I'm glad that
Wrong.
Hasan said that because I'm sure we're going to spend the next 15 minutes interrogating that statement, right? There's no way that that's just going to fucking sail over this part's head and he's not going to address it at all, right? There's no way, right?
Absolutely hilarious. It's crazy how hypocritical he can be. And this basically exposes him, right? His infamous excuse of, I only support the terrorists because Israel bad, guys.
So
Meanwhile, the
fucking
evidence literally
stupid.
proves that he does this organically for the love of the game. So then he calls Hasan a cringe lord because he keeps bragging about his secret meetings with Zoran. Destiny calls Hasan clout hungry and inconsiderate.
I even have disagreements with Zoran from time to time. I'll text him some stuff. I'll be like, yo, check this out.
Oh my god, it's so cringe. It's so transparently cringe too. Holy shit. You can also tell how like you can tell how inconsiderate he is of all the people that he's associated with too. Like you can talk to any politician or any large campaign, anybody that I've associated with or affiliated with or not, like anybody that I've worked with, like all of my conversations come with a heavy like, what is the optimal way to move for your campaign so that I'm not like a liability? Because there's always something that I'm like aware of, like how, what is a way that I can be associated or affiliated with this or help with this without being a liability to your whatever it is that you're doing. The idea that Hasan is like so fucking cloud obsessed that he has to attach himself to fucking everything without a fucking care in the world about how it might impact another person's campaign. The fact that like right now he's catching all this heat is like, oh yeah, I'm texting Zoran every single day. Yeah, we talk all the time. Like why? Like it's like there's zero consideration for the people around him. It's just like a clout opportunity to jump to the next clout thing. For him. Yeah, it's so cringe. Holy.
Yeah, the omega narcissist. You think he gives a shit?
Fuck
he just
no.
wants to up his reputation. He does not give a shit about the party or actually enacting any meaningful change in America. He's completely and totally self.
His goal is to sow division, and that is it. Division in the right, the center, the left. His whole goal is to literally sow division absolutely fucking everywhere and have all these people infighting with each other. It's ridiculous.
Motivated, right? And he just does this for his PR. He wants to be like, hey guys, I'm good in with the New York mayor, right? I'm such a big deal. All these politicians like me. But every time he makes these statements, it just looks more desperate and pathetic, right? Oh yeah, I'm totally texting him behind the scenes. Okay, Hasan. My girlfriend goes to another school. Also, you're unironically ruining their reputation because any politician that collabs with Hasan is not to be trusted, right?
Yeah.
Because they likely are agreeing with his views.
Yes.
Moving on to massive updates to the Sai Kuno situation. Apparently, a new victim has come forward with her story, and she talks about some.
So I did a video on this already. It was a decent long one. This lady, she's an idiot. So I think I'll probably call it here with the like Hasan video. But yeah, when it comes to that lady, go watch my video. Like the Sukuna victim comes forward. Literally in her video, she literally first states that she was going to this like event in Vegas. She claimed that she didn't know anyone who was going, but then asked him because he had a free room and all this. He offered. She said yes both times to, you know, it just being them and sleeping in his hotel room with him. And then she says some things happen. She gives him a blowy, and they end up having sex at some point. But then she goes and stays with a friend that she knows is there at the event. It's like, if you knew you had a friend going to that event, why'd you stay with that dude if your goal was not to end up with that dude? And she says a whole bunch of other stuff in my video, so go watch that. She's full of shit, quite literally. But that's it for this one. Make sure you guys go check out more Pegasus. I'm gonna finish watching this just to see if there might be anything else. But yeah, go check out his video. Go check out more Pegasus. Go check out my channel sponsor w.gg and use my code tacticalgaming90 for 10% off. Hopefully you all enjoyed this. This was not a bit surprising to see with Hasan and calling freaking Republicans and half of America terrorists, or they're more terrorists than terrorists are. It's so stupid. But hopefully you all have a good one. Take it easy, guys. Later.